Got here the SKDK Winter Cycling Gloves, which are meant to be a black cycle glove with anti-slip fingers, and they're meant to be compatible with touchscreen devices on the thumb and forefinger. So I got these out because I was looking for something to give me a little bit of warmth when I go out walking first thing in the mornings in winter before daylight. That would also let me use my phone and that sort of thing without having to take the gloves off. Now, I quite like the fact that these have this patterning on top, which is actually reflective, and so it's meant to catch the light, which is great for when you are walking for dawn or after dark in the evening, just to make yourself that little bit more visible. And then we've got on the thumb and forefinger here, these two patches where it is touchscreen compatible. Coming a bit closer, we've got these silicone sections on the two middle fingers and across the palms of the hand. This pattern of silicone is meant to be long wearing and meant to help prevent slippage. And given this fabric is quite slippery, it's very easy to drop your phone when you're wearing these. Now, what I was surprised about, which I don't have a problem with, is this pattern. Actually, I was expecting it to be like a reflective silver, but it's actually like a multicolor reflective pattern. So there's greens and blues and some yellow and reds and stuff in there. So it's kind of nice, and I definitely like the way that it looks. However, looking inside the gloves, there is no lining or anything in here. It's actually really thin, and with the exception of the cuff here, which is double layered, the rest of it is only a single layer of this thin material. And while the thumb and forefinger do work really well on touch devices, I've had no problem using them that way. What I've found is these gloves provide very little warmth. So they fit quite snugly. And I actually think, following the size guide, that you're better going up a size. My palm measurement across here is 8.5 inches. So to measure out to fit these, you want to measure around your palm, and you can use either a sewing measuring tape like this, or you can use a piece of string to run around your hand and then just put it up against a ruler. And so my palm measurement is about 8.5 inches. Now that puts me kind of close to the middle of the large size, but I actually think a extra large would be better because my fingers are pressed right up against the ends here, and same with my thumb. And so it feels like I'm just kind of pressing right up against the seams at the end of the fingers here. It's okay, but it would probably be a lot more comfortable to be up one size bigger for me. So if you're anywhere near that middle point in the size guide, I would go up a size. In terms of holding a phone, as I mentioned, you've got these silicone bits that are meant to help make it non-slip. My experience there is it's good. You've got those spots there, but I actually find the phone sits, for me in my hand, above those non-slip sections most of the time. So they don't really work. You've kind of got to hold it in here, which is unnatural for me. They're just that little bit too far up. But I do find that the non-slip is definitely helpful, and it does work quite well when you actually have the phone on it. And these thumb and forefingers I did find do work quite well also. There are the occasional times where they don't work with the touch screen, but almost always they do. My biggest observation with these that I would just be 100% clear on is that these gloves do not really provide any warmth or wind protection. I have observed when I've worn these out in the mornings that the wind does come straight through them, and especially around the seams in the fingers, it just seems like the cold comes straight through there. So I think these are really ideal for those early parts of winter where it is not quite so cold yet. But if you're thinking about wearing these in the middle of winter, you're probably going to want to wear a warm liner underneath, which is going to mean you're going to need to go up an even bigger size as well. This is the SKDK full finger cycling gloves with anti-slip and touchscreen support. So I hope you found this video helpful. For more information and pricing on these, check out the affiliate links down in the description, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this from me. Bye for now.